on the board here we have my build of a PedalPCB. Dirty Sanchez is the name they give it. It's based off of a Dirty Shirley circuit, and it's just a wonderful pedal. Let me show you what's going on here with my build. I've got the back off so we can look at some things here. It uses four op amps, so it gets just more gain than you'll ever need. And it's really versatile with the type of gain as well. It uses, I don't know if this means anything to you, but it uses diodes for red LEDs for part of the clipping, and then other 4148 diodes for another type of clipping called both hard and soft clipping. And then this blue thing right here, that's a trim pot that allows you to dial in even more or less gain depending on what you're going for with the pedal. So I have that set right in the middle, right at 50%. So let's see what this thing sounds like.
A few moments later.
All right, so the controls on the front of the pedal here are bass, treble, and presence, and then volume, mid, which is fantastic, and gain. And then this switch right here is called tight on the Friedman, and it does the same thing here. It just kind of tightens up the it tightens up the bottom end a little bit. And so let's hear the clean amp, the clean signal I've got. I'm playing through a Marshall 20 Origin, coming through a Marshall 1x12 cabinet. Pretty clean, maybe a edge of breakup. And then maybe you can see it in the shot. I'm playing this is my build as well. The guitar is a Warmoth build. It's kind of a parts caster with Seymour Duncan 78 pickups. All right. Just a fantastic sounding pedal. It just nails that brown sound thing. So I'll show you the range of gain. Gain is at a little above 50% here. And if we take it all the way down, still pretty much an overdrive. And then all the way up. More than I'd use, and you can get even more out of the pedal with that trim pot in the back. So I put it at just maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 o'clock. Nice and punchy. Speaking of that, here's the, it's tough to hear this with the gain on, but it does tighten up the bottom end a little bit. Here's with the tight switch on. And here it is with it off. It loosens up the low end, which, you might be going for as well. I like to leave it on. And then this mid here, you can really, if you dial down the mids, you get a really scooped mid sound. Kind of a modern scoop sound, and then it'd be great live because you could really boost the mids and pop through the mix. I like my mids a little bit above 50% there. And then bass and treble act as though you'd expect. Nice thing about that, the bass dialed up, it doesn't really get flubby at all. And the treble, they've done a nice job with the range because it doesn't get really tinny when you spike the treble. It's very dark with the treble off. And then you've got a presence as well. and then volume. All right, so the only other thing I've got in the signal path on right now is a little bit of delay, and then I've got a noise gate. So let's turn that noise gate off. Let's listen to the DS1 right here with the gain spiked. And then the Friedman clone with the gain at about yeah, about right there. It's about the same amount of gain with the I said DS1, but SD1 with the gain spike. So that gain's about the same on both of those. So let's take the noise gate off, and so you can just hear the buzz. It's pretty much what you'd expect here. It's not very much. So here's a DS or ST1, excuse me, with the noise gate off. All right, and then the Friedman clone, the Dirty Shirley clone with the noise gate off. Pretty much exactly the same. You're gonna get a buzz, a decent amount of buzz. Anytime you play with a decent amount of gain, you're gonna get a little buzz. But I like to have a noise gate for that. I really like the SD1 as well, and this stacks really well. So oftentimes I'll have this here, and maybe you want to play kind of a lower overdrive. Keep that on all the time, and then you can stack this into it. This is going into the SD1. And I'd probably bring the gain down pretty far for this to stack into it. All right, so there's my build of the Dirty Shirley clone. Hope you enjoyed it.